What's up, guys? It's Dr. Jim. I am your CBD expert, your natural health care expert. And I'm going to add a new one, the creator of the world's first online health transformation program featuring CBD oil. That's a mouthful. But welcome to tonight's live. I'm excited to have you on. Tonight's topic is CBD oil. Will it interfere with my medications? All right? Everybody wants to know, is it going to interfere with your medications? Well, thanks for getting on, everybody. When you're getting on tonight, please put in where you're coming in from. Because, I'm seeing the UK and Australia and all, Massachusetts and Virginia and North Carolina and California and Iowa and New York. And I want to hear where everybody's coming in from. And I want to know, are you watching it live and getting the full energy of Dr. Jim, or are you seeing it on the replay? But either way, I know it's going to be an awesome live tonight because you're on with me, and what could be better than that, all right? So tonight's topic, CBD oil, will it interfere with my medications? Well, let me start with this. Disclaimer, all right? I am not your doctor tonight. You are not my patient tonight. There is nothing about this video that can be construed as a doctor-patient relationship. Please do not change anything about your medical treatment or anything that you're doing right now based on something cool you heard me talk about in this video, all right? And number two is, I don't claim to diagnose, treat, or cure any specific disease with CBD oil. I'm just here to give you information because guess what? You know what? If you don't know, then you're letting somebody else with more information make decisions for you. And I don't know about you, but I want to have information so I can make the decisions for myself. And so that's what tonight is all about. CBD oil, will it interfere or interact? Really, will it interact with your medications? So I'm going to drop a little bit of a bomb. Now, I just got some really super exciting news just a little bit before I came on tonight. And if you hang on to the end of the live, I'm going to share it with you. It's going to be awesome, all right? But you got to follow me here. You can't just hear this statement and then stop listening, all right? CBD oil does not interact with your medications. Wait, doc, no, I swear, I saw different things say this or that. Well, no, I didn't say that it won't have an impact on the medications and the effects they have, but it does not physically interact with your medications. What CBD oil does is it interacts with your liver and it slows down, okay? It slows down how your body actually breaks down or metabolizes medications, all right? So there's something called cytochrome P450, all right? It is the enzyme pathway in your liver where almost all medications, over 60% of the medications you take, this enzyme pathway in your liver is what metabolizes those drugs. So when you take something, it starts working in your body, and then pretty soon your liver starts working on breaking it down and getting rid of it, all right? So if that system is working quickly, they know there's a certain period of time in which that medication is going to work. Well, guess what? CBD oil is what's called a competitive inhibitor. Basically meaning it attaches to cytochrome P450 and it can inhibit the breakdown of other drugs. Now, what does that mean to you? Well, what it means is if you're taking a certain medication, that medication actually may stay stronger, longer. All right? Think about that. Stronger and longer. I mean, if I had a rap song to go with it, I would have dropped it right there. If anybody knows the one that's stronger and longer is in there, please drop it in the comments. But I don't know. But I just give you stronger and longer. Basically, by interfering with that or inhibiting that chromosome P450 pathway, the medications that you take right now, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, it can actually slow down the breakdown of those medications. So if you're taking an anti-anxiety or an antidepressant, it may stay stronger longer. If you're taking a statin drug, it may stay in your system longer and stronger. All right? So that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, it's not to me, and the reason is that means you may actually need less. You may need to reduce your dose of whatever medication you're taking. Because if it doesn't break down as fast because you're taking CBD oil, then that means it stays in your system longer and stronger. That means you need less of it. Well, who doesn't want to take less prescription medications? I think it's a great thing, all right? So I'm pretty excited about that. So once again, CBD oil does not interact with your medication. What CBD oil does is it interacts with the enzymes in your liver, and it inhibits the breakdown of the metabolism of certain drugs that you take, and it can make them stay in your system longer and stronger, which basically means you may need less of them, which if you can reduce prescription medications, isn't that what we would all like to do? So I don't look at that as a bad thing. Number 2 is CBD oil has a ton of natural health benefits, right? I've done a million videos and we've talked about it may help improve blood sugar. It may help lower blood pressure. It helps reduce inflammation. It helps reduce pain. It's been shown to help reduce anxiety, different things like that. So it helps lower blood pressure. So if you're taking medications that are trying to push those down, all right, and then you start doing CBD oil, which naturally helps bring those down, well, think about it this way. If you are on blood pressure medications, and because it used to be high and now it's normal, and now you start taking CBD oil, and if you're doing both at the same time, your blood pressure may start to want to get down lower than what it should be, all right? So my question is that necessarily a bad thing, right? What it means is you're doing something good for yourself, which is naturally bringing something down. If you were naturally bringing your blood sugar down and you were taking a diabetic medication, would you say, oh, well, I better stop doing this really good for me, healthy thing that naturally brings my blood sugar down. I should just go ahead and eat sugar because I'm taking diabetes medications? No way. What you would do is say, well, maybe I could take less of my diabetes medications. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. So really important is to realize that another way that CBD oil may have an impact if you're taking medications is it may naturally be moving blood sugar, blood pressure, inflammation, and pain in a positive direction. And if you're taking something that's already trying to push it there, yes, your blood pressure could go a little too low. So does that mean you should stop CBD oil, or should you talk to your doctor about, hey, could I maybe reduce some of my blood pressure medications? Well, I know the answer that I'm taking. I want less prescription medications. I want to do more good stuff for my body and less prescriptions, right? And so that's a really important thing here that I wanted to talk about is you need your doctor on your team, all right? This isn't about you going it all alone, just doing whatever you want and, being a maverick, okay? This is about you talking to your doctor and being like, listen, I'm taking CBD oil and I'm noticing that my blood sugar, my blood pressure, some of these things are naturally starting to get lower and I'm taking this medications. Now, if they say, oh, well, then you need to stop taking that, can't you say, well, can't we reduce the medication a little bit? Work with your doctor, because if you're on blood thinners, all right, it has a natural blood thinning effect, and it can make your blood thinner stay in your blood system longer. So the question there is, well, you need to make sure that your doctor and you are checking your blood pressure, your blood sugar, that you're checking your R values, that you're keeping an eye on all these numbers, so that if they're starting to get down lower than what you think or should, that you can talk to your doctor about it and adjust. So you really want your doctor on your team. All right, super, super important. So this is what my whole take on the whole thing is what a great thing. CBD oil doesn't interact with the medication, but it may actually make me need to take less of it, because the medication that I am taking is working more effectively because it's lasting longer and stronger in my bloodstream. And number 2, I'm getting all these natural health benefits from CBD oil, and all of that is moving those numbers in the right direction. So I may need less of that, of those medications as well. So this is the way I want to frame it, or I want you to think about it, okay? We know let's take blood thinners for an example, because I get a ton of questions about blood thinners. Can I take CBD oil if I'm on blood thinners? Okay, like warfarin. And just realize warfarin is basically, it's what they make rat poison out of, because it thins the blood. All right, so this is the deal. They check your blood to make sure it's within a certain range in the thinning. But if the goal is to have thinner blood, all right, the doctor prescribes you warfarin. All right, now from there, we know that green leafy vegetables have a ton of K vitamins in it. K vitamins, natural blood thinner. All right. We know that fish oil, omega-3s, right? Hemp seed oil. Okay. We know that those types of oils, CBD oil, naturally help thin your blood. So what I'm saying is, if I started this health transformation program where I'm taking the best care of myself I can, and I start eating more green leafy salads with kale and spinach and broccoli and all kinds of good stuff like that in it, and I start having more fish and fish oil, and I put some hemp seeds on there because I heard they've got tons of good, healthy for me omega fats, and I'm taking CBD oil, all right, I'm doing all these great health things for me, my blood is going to naturally get thinner. Now, if the goal at the beginning was thinner blood, and now I'm doing all these positive things for me that are naturally thinning my blood, what should I do? Should I talk to the doctor about us reducing the amount of warfarin I'm taking, or should I stop eating healthy? Do you see where that goes? Do you see how it doesn't make any sense? You should continue to do good for you positive things and adjust the medications. Don't adjust doing all these good for you healthy things because you take a medication. It makes no sense. All right? And so I just want you to understand that, because it doesn't make any sense to quit eating healthy and doing good for you things because, like, think about this. You're on diabetic medications and you decide to quit eating sugar and your blood sugar goes down. Should you, whoa, man, my blood sugar, I better start eating Snickers bars again? It doesn't make any sense. So I want you to know that CBD oil has a positive impact, okay? A positive impact in your body, okay? It helps in a bunch of different ways. So to give us a recap, all right? CBD oil does not interact with your medications. What CBD oil does is it interacts with your liver and it slows down the breakdown of medications that you take. Not all of them, but a bunch of them. It's a competitive inhibitor to cytochrome P450, which metabolizes over 60% of the medications you take. And so when you take CBD oil, the medications you take, they don't break down as quickly. Therefore, they stay in your bloodstream and they stay longer and they're stronger, which is awesome because it may actually mean that you can take less blood pressure, blood sugar, anti-anxiety, antidepressants, and pain medications. Don't we all want that? And number two is it naturally helps move those things in the right direction. So if you're taking a medication to lower blood sugar and CBD oil helps you to naturally lower your blood sugar, then they're all going in the same direction. And that is awesome. All right? So that's really, really, really awesome. Now, I told you at the beginning. Now, if you want the CBD oil that I recommend, all right, just if you want to know what I recommend and how much I recommend and those kind of things, go ahead and message me directly. Don't just put it in these comments. I want you to direct message me and I will give you a link so that you can order the CBD oil that I recommend. However, if somebody shared this video with you, okay, if someone said, hey, I think you should check this out, then get back with them and they will probably give you a link so that you can order CBD oil, all right? So that's very important. Get with the person, whoever shared this with you. If no one shared this with you and you just found me out there in the world, then you message me directly and I will help you get the CBD oil that I recommend. Second, I'm looking for people to be on my team. If you want to be on my team, message me directly and we'll help spread this message out all over the world. Now, I told you I got some awesome information right before I came on tonight. Well, as everybody knows, last Monday, I launched the world's first online health transformation program featuring CBD oil. It's the only kind like it in the world right now, all right? As far as I know. and we launched it, and it was awesome. And we got like people just going for it, excited, taking advantage of it. And I just wanted everyone here to know that if you are interested in this program where I combine CBD oil, eating style, and specific supplements to help your conditions, go ahead and put yes in the message box. You put that in the message box, put yes in the message box, and you will get sent a link so that you can opt in and check out everything you need to understand about the program. All right? It's changing lives. Now, put yes in the comments if you're interested in finding out more about it. Now, the reason I want you to do that is this is the cool thing that I just found out. All right? So I have he's a friend. I'm going to call him a friend, and he's fantastic. And he took action. He took action last Monday. All right? He got the program and put it into play the very next day. Didn't wait, didn't mess around. He went all in right off the bat. All right? Now, he posted this. I didn't ask him to. He posted this, and I decided, I texted him and said, "Hey, do you mind if I share this?" He said, "Please share this." That's my man right there. So this is what he wrote. He wrote, "Hey peeps, I started on Dr. Jim's transformation program 6 days ago, and I've already lost 8 pounds and feel so much better. If you're thinking about doing this program, take action. It will change your life." You're the man, buddy. Thank you so much for that awesome endorsement. All right? Put yes in the box if you want to know more about the program. Listen, just like my man right here said, he started 6 days ago. He's already lost 8 pounds and feels so much better. And if you're thinking about doing this program, take action. Listen, I realize people aren't thinking this is the best time of year. It doesn't matter. Get the program now, because I don't know how much longer I'm extending the offer that I made because it was going out so quickly. I want all of you to be able to take advantage of it. So please hit yes, opt in, check it out, get on the program, because that's really, really important. All right? Really important. Now, so put yes in there. Now, what I want everybody to know is, that's it, man. CBD oil, it doesn't specifically interact with your medications, but it affects your liver, so it slows metabolites longer and stronger the medications you take, and it naturally moves things in the right direction. So that's the impact it can have. Simple test. It's called the grapefruit test. All right? The grapefruit test. If your doctor told you don't take your medication with grapefruit, it works the exact same way. So it just means spread taking it out. Like, wait a couple hours. Don't take your medication and CBD oil at the same time. Wait 2 hours from your medication before you take your CBD oil. I think it's a great way to sort of balance that out. And then get your doctor on your team so you can adjust your medications if you need to. All right? Really important stuff there. So, be your very best today. Hashtag never quit. And if no one's ever told you this, I believe that God wants the very, very best for you. And the day you believe that, it's going to change your life forever. Same way it did mine. Have an awesome night.